Hi, welcome to the Mangala Samiti podcast, where I talk about business, life, personal development, and other ideas that matter. I am your host, Mangala Samiti, and I am many things: a chartered global management accountant, CFO, author, voiceover artist, and so much more. But I really am just one thing, and that is a creator. I create content and solutions to problems and challenges. I hope this podcast will help you on your own journey to greatness. So I met a very lovely lady last Friday, completely by chance. I was in the office working, and at that time, everyone had left, and I was the only one left in the office. The conversation that I had with her was extremely invigorating. It left me inspired and reminded me that indeed, what you want in life is a result of opportunities that you create for yourself. Nothing happens if all you do is sit, pray, and hope for a miracle. You see, you have to have the will. You have to go out and make it happen. You have to develop the hunger and burning desire to pursue your vision and goals. And only when you do you only find the opportunities to propel you forward. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. This week, I want to share a story with you of creating your own opportunities. So let's get into it. So I was working, it was in the afternoon, and I think it was around 2 p.m. And I heard the bell ring at the office. I went to the door, and there was this lady. She told me she's selling some authentic and real leather laptop bags and belts, as well as some other merchandise. And she handed her profile to me, which had the different products that she was selling, and told me if I was interested in them or if I wanted to share them with my colleagues, I could do so. So I got the profile, said thank you, and went back to continue my work. A few minutes later, I heard the bell ring again. It was her again, but this time she had the products in her hand. And it was a bit surprising for me. I couldn't understand why, but I had the idea that obviously she wants to make a sale, so therefore that's why she's bringing the products to me now. And she told me I could look at them and share them with my colleagues. And at this point, I told her, look, I'm sorry, but I'm the only one in the office, and there's no one really to sample the products at this time. Maybe if you can come back next week, and through this whole thing, I'm hoping she'd take her products back with her and just leave. But she didn't. She said to me, no, it's fine. You can even take the pictures. You can even take pictures of them and share them with your colleagues. And she said she'll return in about 15 minutes to collect them. And I said, okay, then, a few pictures are not going to hurt at all. So I took the products, a couple of laptop bags, some shoulder bags, belts, and purses. And looking at the products, they were indeed genuine, authentic leather. And I did take some pictures after all. It wouldn't hurt to do so. And after I did, I continued with my work and waited for her to return to collect her merchandise. The 15 minutes came and went by, and she was nowhere to be seen. And I began to think, but where is this lady? She's come, she's left these products here. Like, what am I going to do with these products? And now I'm going to be held up because if I want to leave, I can't leave because I'm holding someone's goods. Therefore, I had no other choice except to wait. I didn't have her details at the time. After about an hour, I heard the bell ring, and it was her, lo and behold. I went to open the door and I welcomed her back and I invited her to come in. And when she did, I told her I did sample her products and I thought they were great. I did also take pics of the products as I had promised, and I will share them with my colleagues, indeed as I had promised. She was extremely thankful, and whilst she was expressing this gratitude, she began to tell me her story. Here's the lowdown. She's 49 years old, born in 1972, gonna be turning 50 this year. She's a cleaner in one of the offices around our building. Here's something about me. I've always, as far back as I can remember, enjoyed talking to people. no matter who they are or what they do, I always find great stories, magic in these stories that they have to tell, and plenty of life lessons in the lives they've lived and the things that they have seen, whether it be a guard, a cleaner, an escort, a manager, a C-suite executive, an entertainer, or whatever else that they may be. So her being comfortable enough and trusting enough to open up to me about who she is and her life story was indeed an honor to me. Even why she thought, or even why she felt comfortable to do so, was dumbfounding to me. I couldn't understand it, but it's been my life. People just at times have a natural tendency to just open up. I guess they do feel comfortable, which of course, every single time that happens, I feel honored that this individual, this person, would share this with me, because people are not that forthcoming. People are not that open, I've usually found. So she told me the products that are being made, these products that are being made by her and her 14-year-old daughter. And it is actually the 14-year-old daughter's business. She had the child when she was about 35 years old, and the child's father, her husband, and herself were not together. They met and got involved in about 1988. Was the first and only man that she had ever been with. But after a few years in, about 1992 to 93, he was lost to the world. He just lost it and he just went crazy and he disappeared. And she says he disappeared for a couple of years. He returned in 2004. And when he returned at this time is when they conceived the child. But he again left when she was born, when the little girl was born, and he didn't return ever since. It was only sometime last year, 2021, when he fell ill and was on his deathbed, that they reunited and the girl got to meet her father for the very first time. And during this process that he was on his deathbed, he was extremely remorseful, and he did apologize for what he had put them through. And her being who she is, she forgave him because she felt indeed that carrying around a grudge against him was pointless, irregardless of what he had done to them in the past. And as his departing gift, he left a couple of cows to his daughter. And it was from here that the daughter started thinking about what to do with these cows, and hence began the business of creating genuine leather bags from these cows. This 14-year-old is a very intelligent young lady. She just scored 9 distinctions and is making her mother extremely proud. Listening to this woman talk about her life, her forgiving heart, and the bond that she has with her daughter was a breath of fresh air for me in that moment. This lady is well spoken, very confident, and is a strong believer in making opportunities for yourself and seizing them with both hands as they come along. She is also quite respected and loved by the people around her in the community, at her workplace. And she showed me the messages, she showed me pictures and videos of her interacting with all these different people, and to show me how proud she is of her daughter as well. She shared videos of the young lady making the bags, speaking very eloquently and sharing some wisdom at such a young age. And after being mesmerized by her story for about an hour or so, and her taking me on a truly glorious trip, I decided to purchase a bag and a belt from her. I was not intending on doing so, but after spending all of this time chatting and having a truly great conversation, I decided, okay, it doesn't hurt. Let me support the little girl's business. And for me, though, it was the stories that she shared of rising above hatred and pain, forgiveness to those who wronged her, finding and making opportunities so her daughter could have a better life was all priceless. She knows she's just a cleaner, but she believes that she's so much more, and doing the best with the little she can to hand over the mantle to the daughter so the daughter can also be more and leave life and achieve even more than the mother has done. She's truly doing and she's truly done a great job up to this point. I do commend her for that. And further, I also had the privilege of speaking to her daughter. And at some point after we had chatted for quite some time and after I purchased the bags, we called her, the young lady. And just like the mother, this young lady, this 14-year-old is also very confident, well-spoken, eloquent, intelligent, and absolutely amazing. Their love for each other and bond is indeed and truly, truly magical. You see, it's really amazing what magic lies all around us. If all you do is just shut up and listen. Just shut up and listen. Observe and pay attention. It comes from the most unexpected of places. You see, there are people who are crippled by the pain of what they've been through. And there are those who draw inspiration from this pain and choose to live every day being better than they were the day before. So they're always getting better and always getting better. And this, I believe, is life's blessing. And after such a great conversation, I definitely did take down her contact details because I would definitely love to stay in touch with them and give whatever it is I can to also make a difference in their lives and those of others around them. Talking and listening to this young lady really reminded me of my own daughter and what I'd also want her to be like at that age. Remember, what you want in life is a result of opportunities that you create for yourself. Seeing opportunity from what seems like failure, because failure is only a learning lesson to be and do better. Nothing happens if all you do is sit, pray, and hope for a miracle. You have to go out and make it happen. You have to develop the hunger and burning desire to pursue your vision and goals. And only when you do you only find the opportunities to propel you forward. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please, if you have any feedback whatsoever, I do enjoy getting your feedback and listening to how this podcast is making a difference in your lives. Do send me an email on mangaliso.meety@gmail.com. Thanks so much for all your support to date. Until next time, have a great week.